All right, so my presentation is for an orchestra, so they're a team. And this orchestra came up with these strengths. And this is what they believe made them a great orchestra. So what I did is my informative, informational, and practical are kind of all in the same. They're together, just to make sure I clear that up. And I went over what mindfulness is, and being non-judgmental, compassionate, being aware of present moment thoughts, and feeling sensations in the environment without trying to change them, just being mindful, being aware, being curious. So I went over that, and then went over this quote in the book that I thought was really powerful by Dan Millman. You don't have to control your thoughts, you just have to stop letting them control you. And then I told them to score on a 1 to 10 each of their strengths that they thought as an orchestra made them great, made them perform at their best. And then afterwards, where it gets a little bit more practical, is on this part, being the description of their strengths. So after they went through that and scored themselves on 1 to 10, it's like one strength that shows up the most in their life. And describing that in the next section, or in that section, why is it showing up the most? They have to reflect. Reflection helps them be more aware, helps them be more mindful of what they bring to the team, the orchestra. And then select one of your top strengths and reflect on how it's been able to support you in your peak performance. So how is that one strength? It could be the same one as earlier, the one that showed up the most often in their life. Or it could be a different one that's a top strength that helps them perform at their best and be a better team player of the orchestra. Describing that. And then they pick one area they score the lowest in. So for example, I gave an example here. One area that I score low in is compassion. And I know that when I practice mindfulness, meditation, I'm more aware of people's feelings and I can tune into them more. So it helps me more compassionate. That's one thing I know I could practice on a weekly basis to help me be more compassionate. That's an example I give that helped them really fill this out. And then for their strengths that they scored high on, how can those become a weakness? What will it cost to their life and the orchestra? And I give an example of, for me, high achievement, competitiveness can get in the way of my success as a performer because it doesn't allow me to achieve balance. It makes me overstrive, work harder, without keeping in mind that I need to take care of myself. And a lot of times that takes me away from being mindful because I'm so locked into achieving. That's an example I gave. So tied everything into mindfulness, defined it, connected it, and there you have it. Thank you.